day. Hey, maybe you guys are looking for a breeching option, but you're thinking, you know, we don't have either a lot of room for a lot of tools, or we don't have the time for all the training with the different stuff. And if you're looking for an option that it might work for you, it might work for your department, it might work for your family, whatever. You don't have to be with the police department to worry about breaching. You might look at the 12 gauge shotgun. This is something that years ago was very prevalent in law enforcement, but we put them away. For some reason, the admins put them away. Maybe they felt the recoil was too much, magazine capacity was low, they weren't as accurate, but they are a multi-purpose role weapon. From less lethal to breaching capability to whatever. Shoot flares out of the muzzle if you want. This is a simple 12 gauge shotgun. It's got all kinds of bullshit gingerbread I put on it, but this is a Remington 870. This is, matter of fact, one of my old shotgun that when I worked for the sheriff's office. I bought this. It's got an extended tube on it. Matter of fact, this one is a Wingmaster, which wasn't even designed to be a law enforcement shotgun, but a hunting shotgun. So it's got some mods on it. It's got a grip with a light and everything on the front. And if you look on the end here, this is one of the things you may want to consider. It's a standoff muzzle brake. This one is made by Whip Machine. They make some really, really badass stuff. And this is a clamp on. So if you don't want to have to dedicate a barrel to it, that's an option. Some departments and some people don't want to worry about, you know, a short-barreled shotgun registration, tax stamp, and all that shit. So you can go with a standard shotgun. There are some major advantages to having a longer barrel and a buttstock on a breeching shotgun. That's some of the things that I talk about in one of my training classes, especially if you're short or if you have some odd located deadbolts on a structure or a door. It lessens your exposure to the fatal funnel, especially if you happen to be taking rounds through that breach point. But side saddle options, so you can add additional ammunition as needed. So if you wanted to run some grade level 1 and 2 bunker busters on one side for heavy stuff, maybe some flashbang muzzle flash device cartridges on the other, you could do that. This one has an expandable stock, and it is what it is. So 12 gauge shotgun. If you're looking for something a little shorter, but you don't want to have to worry about registering a short barreled shotgun, here's another option. Go with a bullpup style shotgun. This particular one is a short little bullpup. It's got a full 18-inch barrel on it. I put a muzzle brake on the end of it for standoff. That's for back pressure, for those of you who are wondering. That way you don't Elmer Fudd the end of your barrel. This one also has a forward grip. I use these on a lot of my weapons, especially my shotguns, because in close it allows me to rotate and turn this weapon and come in at strange angles where I typically wouldn't be able to do that with a conventional pump action. So for example, on this Remington, if I had to come in offhand at an angle like this and switch up, rather than trying to insert my hand underneath here and get a real goofy pump hold on this weapon, I can just grab that broomstick, come in and take the shot, work the slide, take the shot, work the slide, and you can rotate this as needed around the obstacle. So, bullpup, it's a short barrel option. Also, and this is a pump action also, a Black Aces FD12. Here's a Shockwave. So, short barreled shotgun, but it's not registered as shotgun, it's actually registered as a firearm. So, it's an option. This is not as ideal for taking a hard shot like a pistol grip, but it works okay. And it's small, you can manipulate it really easy, and put a side saddle on it, and you could put a muzzle brake on it if you wanted to. If you don't want to put a muzzle brake on it, then you're just simply going to remain 1.5 to 2 inches off standoff, and that way you don't get back pressure into the muzzle and Elmer Fudd your barrel. So some options 12 gauge shotguns are awesome breaching tools, but usually what I found is when you're doing a breach with a shotgun, you are going to need a secondary mechanical tool to sometimes free the door from the jam. A shotgun has a tendency of punching steel into steel, and sometimes it'll punch your lock mechanism or components of your lock mechanism deep into the door jamb. So even though the door will be loose, you may need a little pry to help get that door free from the door jamb. So, all right, stay safe, folks. Catch you later. Out.